Okay, I need to get myself hyped up for this because for some reason, so the way that these videos materialize is I start talking to myself and arguing, and I hype myself up, and then I just lose it when I film. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I just need to kind of get into that mind space of just getting really into it or whatever. Is it weird that I don't look at the camera? A lot of people look at the camera. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Um, so I don't really do it. Should I do that? I don't know, cuz I just feel like most people watch YouTube videos nowadays not to look at the video but to just listen to it. So it doesn't really make sense for me. I just feel like it's one of those things that doesn't make sense to do because no one's actually watching the video. They're just listening to it. Anyway, whatever. So today I want to talk about video games, specifically the AAA industry. Not really about like the DEI stuff or what is the other thing? DEI wokeness or whatever. I've kind of talked about that. We all know that it's annoying and stuff like that, but I kind of want to call attention to something else specifically that I've noticed, or that I noticed the other day when I was talking to some friends about some things that they sent. So the other day I watched 3 videos. Okay, so there was, and I guess you could describe them as like developer interview videos, I guess is what you would describe them as. And 2 of them were older videos. I'd probably say maybe like early 2000s. An Oblivion video, and then a Halo video. And then the third video that I watched was a current day video, probably that was released this month actually, I think. And it was a Halo one. You've probably seen it, honestly, because it's talking about like the new Halo and stuff or whatever. And I just gotta say that the contrast between the 2 older videos and the newer one just absolutely blew my mind. It made me so depressed because, okay, so in one of the older videos, specifically the Oblivion one, and by the way, I've never played Oblivion, I just want to let you know. I think I'm probably the only person that's played video games that's never played Skyrim and never played Oblivion or touched any of the Elder Scroll stuff. But anyway, so I watched the Oblivion one, and immediately into the video, you have this guy going on about foliage, okay? And it's not just him talking about foliage or whatever. This dude is going in there deep about foliage. He's like talking about how the different kinds of foliage, how there's different kinds of it, how light bounces off of it, like how even though it's one color, it has depth. Like this dude is getting philosophical about foliage. And you can tell that he really he's an enjoyer of foliage. And then in the other one, the other older video, the Halo one, you know, it was a devs talking about the process of the game and the different characters and things like that, the designs. And then I watched the new one, the video that came out recently of Halo, and like I just have to say, why what like why do all of these new developers talk about shit that doesn't matter? You know, it's like it's just this scripted, corporate, clean, polished, boring bullshit that no one cares about. You know what I mean? Like in the Halo one, the new one, so it starts off by them talking about how much that I love intricate stories and I like this and I love that. And it's just like nobody cares. Okay, I'm sorry. I sorry. Nobody cares. Okay? Did Foliage Guy have to say how much he loves foliage? No, he didn't. He really didn't have to talk about that. Because it showed in his work. It showed in how he's talking about it and stuff like that. So why do all these new devs just talk about what they like and love about the game instead of showing their actual interest of it through like the work that they do and stuff like that? Why don't they talk about the actual interesting aspects of the process of development? Like how they come up with the design or what styles of other games inspired them. What did they do to achieve the outcome? What are there any interesting events that happened during development? Things like that, stuff that's actually interesting and cool to hear about. Like I remember there was this one time this interview with the devs of Limbo, and they were talking about how one of the investors suggested that the developers make the main character have a mustache. And it was a stupid suggestion. Of course they didn't listen. But it's just fun anecdotes. And I think it's anecdotes, right? Stories. Let's just go with that word. It's just like fun little stories to hear about. Those are interesting things to hear about. And I remember that to this day because it's so interesting, right? So like these new developers talking about how much they love this and how much they love that offers absolutely no interesting information whatsoever about shit. And it like that should go without saying. Like if you just talk passionately and in depth about something that you do, then it's probably safe to assume that you like or love it. You know what I'm saying? But these new devs don't do that. They give the most boring, clean information imaginable, and it just drives me crazy. Like they don't show the devs going anywhere or really doing anything, to be honest, and it's super boring to watch. Like again in the Oblivion video, they had clips of the developers going to different sites and shooting photos that they're going to use as assets in their game, right? So they go to the location, shoot the pictures, come back, and then they actually show you how those pictures get used in their game. And that's fucking cool. Am I the only person that I'm clearly not the only person that thinks that, right? That's the kind of stuff that I find interesting. But no, nowadays you got these new devs just like fucking jerking themselves off to the graphics, how good the graphics are when it like doesn't who cares? New like realistic graphics aren't impressive, dude. I'm sorry, they just aren't anymore. They stopped being impressive probably over 5 years ago. What are we doing? Like, so just where is it? Why don't they? Where is them showing the devs going and doing places? I don't understand. And like what we get from these new age corporate bullshit videos is these people saying shit like, oh, we really strive to make sure our team is working well together so that we can deliver the best possible game. Like, no, who fucking cares? Okay, who cares, dude? Give me interesting stuff. Like, where is the conflict? Where is the weird fucking developer that, I don't know, had this weird dream and about like floating in the middle of the ocean with no arms, and he somehow came to the job and managed to materialize that into the game as a boss? Or where are the stories of the disagreements on the team over like, I don't know, the physics of how a fucking soda can is supposed to function? Like where are those people? Where's that? That's what I want to hear about. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, it's just now like I look at the current day developers now and it's like they all look weird, but they're not interesting at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's just really annoying. The game industry kind of seems like it's an Italian bread that's been hollowed out, basically. Yeah. And then year after year they just keep removing more bread And I don't know how much longer it's gonna last, but yeah, that seems. And honestly, I feel like current day the game cases, game like video game cases are a very good reflection of the game industry, right? So where you used to get a nice thick full colored manual that offered interesting tidbits about the game and had nice art, and now what you get is an empty shell of plastic that might have a physical game in it. Or you don't even get a plastic shell at all, right? Like, I don't know, dude. It's just very disappointing. Um, can't get excited about any of these games, dude. I recently watched what is that called? The Galaxy Game Showcase or whatever. There was literally just one game on there that looked interesting that I can't even remember the name of it. It was it looked like kind of like a Souls-like game though, but it was kind of towards the end too. But yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just the current state of the gaming industry is so corporate, so boring, so clean, so scripted, just bullshit. And it's so annoying. It's like I was watching the new Halo one, the new Halo video. Why do you need to have all this editing in it? Why do you have to have like you know how those videos where they do like they have like the clapper thingy and they like do take one or whatever. Why do you need to have that? Why do you need to have like this high production value bullshit, boring bullshit? Just talk about the fucking game. That's all I want to hear about. Just talk about the game. Talk about the designs. Talk about not about what you like, because I don't care what you like. That's pretty obvious. Talk like I don't know, just talk about interesting stuff, but they just don't do it. And I don't know, it's quite bleak to say the least. I'm tired of it. Anyway, thanks for listening. Bye bye.